that. Go me Matthew 10 and 34. We're going to make it plain. Like I said, when y'all leave here, I don't want y'all to have no doubt what this book just said. You're going to know, man, that book just said that. Watch this.
Matthew chapter 10 and verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth.
This is Christ speaking. Think not that I come to send peace on earth.
I came not to send peace, but a sword.
I'm coming back with a sword. That's destruction when Christ returns. Because what you say, he got a judge. Now go back to Isaiah, and we talk about the pork. We're going to miss the kingdom for eating the pork. Since we find out Christ coming back with a sword, judging. Watch this.
Isaiah chapter 66 and verse 17. They that sanctify themselves and purify themselves in the gardens behind one tree in the midst, eating swine's flesh.
Jump back over where you was at. Start that. Read 15 again.
Verse 15.
This is what Christ returned.
For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire.
He's not coming back playing. Now just think about this. You want to see, the white boy ain't coming. The white boy the one who tricked us. We ready to see a black man coming back, eyes red, with a sword, there's flames of fire, and he get mad? You ready to see him? You want him to see him standing in front of you? You want to take a chance like that for eating some pork? Me personally,
it's going to be about more than eating some pork.
It is, but one of those things is going to be about what? Eating some pork.
I don't know.
So sis, like I said, give me Romans 3. It's something I believe. That's what it is, Romans 3, right? 3 and 3? Start at 1. Watch this. Sis, you got to think about it. Our job as the messengers come to give warning. This is whatever decision any one of y'all decides to make, that's on y'all. We come to get a warning, so you ain't gonna be able to say, I didn't know I ain't the children of Israel, God. You ain't gonna say,
well, for people who don't know the word like that.
Everybody gonna know. You know why they gonna know? Because God is a merciful God. You think he gonna come judge you without giving you some type of warning? Right? Whether it be from me or whether it be from your toddler who touched a hot iron, a hot stove. You gonna know if he touched that stove, he say, mama, what you gonna know? Not to touch the stove. And that was taught to you by what? A toddler. So his servants that come back to tell you is read not the book. It's up to you to listen. Watch this, read this.
Romans 3 and verse 1. What advantage then hath the Jew?
What advantage do we have as being God's people, the Jews? Do we have an advantage? Watch this.
Or what profit is there of circumcision? Much every way.
He said our advantage is in our ways. We got the advantage because we got the covenant. We got the laws. We got the land inheritance. We got everything from God. We got it. We just don't know because we breaking all God's commandments. He said, what advantage? Watch this, read this.
Chiefly because that unto them.
Because unto, I want you to listen, Mom. I want you to listen. Because unto you and uses and I, because unto them
were committed the oracles of God.
This whole Bible is God written for his people. This is the oracles. And the oracles is committed to you. That's why you said, Jesus Christ black. Let me go see. The Spirit wanted to know. You came over here, you walked over here. Let me go see what these young brothers talking about. They on the corner, they got the Bible. Let me just go see what they talking about. Even though I got something to do, I'm going to pause for a second. The Spirit did that. Scripture said, man's steps are ordered by the Lord. The Lord ordered y'all steps to move like that. I didn't do it. Right. Watch this though. So what advantage? Watch this, read.
For what if some did not believe?
Now what if somebody don't believe though? What if some of our people, which I know, what if some do not believe? Watch this.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect?
Should anybody not believe it? Should that make the Bible not true?
God forbid.
God said, no, 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 no. My words stand. Watch this.
Yea, let God be true, but every man a liar.
What God word is? In the Bible.
Right.
In the Bible.
They don't know if Jesus is black or white.
Come a little closer, young brother.
I love y'all.
Yes, ma'am. Listen, yes, ma'am. You say, yes, ma'am. On the back of that flyer, it say Israel United in Christ. Our Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram.
Okay.
You go follow us on Facebook and TikTok, Instagram. You'll see us somewhere.
Okay.
Now, young brother. Oh, YouTube also. Sis, come a little closer, bro. Where you from, bro? Where you from in Good Boy? Huh? Yeah, you see it? Oh, you from up Mississippi. Okay, let me ask you this. Have anybody ever told you Christ looked like you? Never. What they told you Christ looked like? Say he look white. All right, watch out. Which one of these white boys they told you he looked like then? So who is this? Hold on, it don't make sense. You know Christ is God's son, right? So your dad is black, right? So if your dad is black, you gonna come out white? Now think about what you said. Who is this then? Who you think it is? If I say that's Jesus, what would you think? You be like, I ain't never told that. I don't look like no Jesus. That right? That's what you're thinking. Then anybody ever told me that? I'm gonna read you out the Bible. Come back on this side. I'm gonna read you out the Bible, young brother. That picture of that image right there is the image of the one true Jesus Christ that look like y'all. Watch this.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 14. His head and his hairs were white like wool.
So he said Christ had white and woolly hair. Look at you. There's wool on your head, on this brother's head. There's wool in your head. This wool towards your hair texture. That's wool. He said Jesus Christ had white, and white meaning gray. But the Bible says white, so it's fully white. But we'll say gray today. Read it from the top again.
His head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow.
So he had woolly hair like y'all, you know.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Read.
And his feet.
Now you looking at Christ's feet. He said Christ got woolly hair. We've got the woolly hair. Now you look at his feet. Read.
And his feet like unto fine brass.
His feet was a color of brass. Brass is the color of a penny. What color is the penny? Brown. So Christ's feet brown. Read how brown?
As if they burned in a furnace.
He said it was so dark, looked like they burnt in the fire. So what color is Christ according to the Bible? Huh? Black. Brown. As if it burned in the furnace. If you burn anything, what color it turn? Huh? Black.
Right.
So he said his brown looking brother looked like he was burnt in the fire. So what color it makes him? Black. Jesus Christ is a black man. He look like this. Scoot back one time. Oh, Jesus Christ look like this, bro. He look like that. He look like your uncle, bro. No child. He look like your uncle.
Right.
He look like your cousin. Your granddaddy.
Right.
He look like me a little bit.
Right. Right.
This right here don't look like you.
Right.
This right here do. So we showing y'all, man, God's people, we are God's people. That's our part. We come out here to show you greater than being in a gang or GD or Vice Lord. You greater than being on a football field or basketball court.
Right.
You greater than that. You know why you greater than that? Because the promises in this Bible was given to you.
Right.
And when I say promise, the promise you to rule the whole planet Earth. The promise that you have crowns on your head. You like jewelry, right? We all like jewelry. According to the Bible, all the gold in the world belongs to you, young brother.
Right.
And you ain't got to do nothing illegal or do no entertainment to get it.
Right.
All you got to do is keep God's commandments. That's it. I want the stuff I just described to you. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to keep these laws. I want my land. So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep these laws. I want to live in a community where there's no violence, where we ain't even killing each other, young brother. It ain't nothing but love. But we can do it by keeping God's laws. That's how we do it. You feel what I'm saying? You in the game? Honestly, you in the game. You ain't no gangster, you ain't no vice lord. What about you, bro? Y'all shake up? You do it with your vice lord gangster? What?
Shake regular hand.
Huh?
Shake like regular men.
Like regular men. But y'all know boys in y'all schools and gangs, right? It's rapping around Goodport, everybody in the gang. But let me ask you this. Do gangs bring peace to our community, or do gangs bring violence to our community? They bring violence to our community, right? They bring violence to our community. Don't follow much. You got that, whatever you on point. Watch this. This is what God telling to the gang members. Watch this.
The book of Exodus, chapter 23 and verse 2. Thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil.
God said you ain't supposed to be following nobody to doing evil. That's what God said. That's one of his commandments. That's how you get your riches from God. Listening to that. Y'all got jobs? Any one of y'all got a job? You got a job? Honestly. You got a job, bro? You young. Y'all ain't got a job. Let me ask you this. I want honest now. I'm y'all big brother. That's why I'm out here to talk to y'all. Do you steal? Do you go in stores and steal? Honest, bro. You ain't got to lie to me. Y'all don't, none of y'all, have you ever stolen? You'd have been in the store and still put some candy in your pocket. You done did it before. We all probably did it before. We from the same neighborhood. I'm from Gulfport. I'm from the quarters. We all done did it before. But then what God say about stealing? Do you know? What God say about us stealing? You know? You don't know. What God say about stealing, little bro? You don't know. Let me show you this. Read this.
Exodus chapter 20 and verse 15. Thou shalt not steal.
God said don't steal. That's a law. Because if you steal and you get caught, what's the consequences? You go to jail. You ever been to the detention center? Y'all, anyone of y'all been to the detention center? If you get caught stealing, guess where you going? To the detention center.
Right.
So, in avoid having to steal or doing anything like that, what should you do to get money then? You say work. Y'all know to cut grass? You know to cut a yard? You know to cut a yard? If you go cut somebody's yard, won't they pay you to do it? Yeah. So if you want money during the summer and you know God say don't steal, what should you be thinking about? A way to make some money legally, right? Yeah. Y'all can't go get a job, so my advice to y'all is find a lawnmower, in a weed eater, in a gas jug, and go out and make you some money, right? When you walk, y'all be walking up and down these streets, right? It be yards that need to be cut when you're in the neighborhoods, right? All you gotta do is go knock on the door and say, I'll cut your yard. You don't want to be too high with them because you know they say I ain't got no money. So you want to be cheap. If it's a couple y'all, you can do a favor for 3 of y'all. We'll cut your yard for $15. 3 of y'all all pushing the lawnmower back to back, you'll have the yard done in 30 minutes. Now guess what? You got $5, you got $5, and you got $5 to go into the Dodgers or go into the Dollar Tree or the dollar store and buy what you want instead of going in there and steal it.
Right.
Now you avoided going to the detention center. Now you avoided your parents getting called, talking about coming to get you because you're in police handcuffs. You see what I'm saying? So what I'm showing you, following the ways of God, and even as a young brothers, man, avoid us from so much drama. You see that? So that's what we're trying to show y'all, brother. Y'all are the kings of the earth. Come on, OB. Y'all are the kings of the earth. Y'all be on TikTok? Y'all got phones? Y'all got phones on you now? Y'all got TikTok on your phones? You do? Go on your phone. The brother gonna show you over there in the purple to subscribe to our TikTok page. So you can follow us on YouTube or TikTok or Facebook. We are here to enlighten our people that we are the sons of the living God. Right. That this earth belongs to us. Right. And all we gotta do is follow God to get all the glory you're looking for, bro. Right. That's all we gotta do.
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word, His word, His word, His word.